Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing probably one of my biggest book hauls yet. I have been itching to read so many new books. I am refilming this video because I filmed this and I didn't realize that South Park was playing in the background of this video, and I just don't want to get copyrighted. I had a lot of boxes and they're all open now, so we're just gonna start over. I'm gonna put these books back in their boxes and then we can talk about them a little bit. I am going to jump right in to today's haul. The first book that we have in this haul is The Favorites by Lane Fargo. I was itching to read this back in February when the Winter Olympics were going down because this book is based off of figure skating. I know that this book is based off of two figure skaters. They are a duo in figure skating, and there is an incident that happens at the Olympic Games that suddenly brings their partnership to an end. And then 10 years later, we get the real story on why their partnership ended. I don't believe that this is a romance book, but it just sounded really interesting to me at the time, and I can't wait to read this because it got really good reviews. I found in this box, I have One Golden Summer and Our Perfect Storm by Carly Fortune. I've never have read anything by Carly Fortune, but I wanted to get around to reading it this summer because the Amazon Prime show Every Year After is based on Every Summer After, which is the first book in this interconnected standalone series. Everyone says that One Golden Summer is literally the perfect summer romance book, and I want to get my review on it. And then also Our Perfect Storm, which is the book after One Golden Summer came out, and everyone's raving about this one as well. This is about a girl who is getting married. On the day of her wedding, her fiance sends her a note saying how he can no longer marry her. And then I believe the male main character reaches out to her and is like, hey, I know that you have this honeymoon planned and it's non-refundable. I'll go with you on this trip so that you don't lose out on the money. And then that's how their romance buds. So super interesting plot, and I can't wait to get around to reading this. Guys, I am not a summer book person, but this summer, I don't know if it's because I've been let down by a lot of fantasy reads lately. I feel like I am itching to actually read summer books this summer, which they are never up my alley, but this year in 2026 they are. We have Into the Blue by Emma Brody. This has been floating everywhere on my For You page, and if you guys haven't heard of this book, I'll be surprised. I just have to see what the hype is about. I believe that this is about... Okay, I'm just gonna read it. In the summer of 2000, AJ Graves dreams of writing for Saturday Night Live. Instead, she's stuck working in a video rental store with slim odds of escaping her small Massachusetts town. Then in walks Noah Drew, the enigmatic and intense scion of the Drew acting dynasty, and her life changes forever. Despite wildly different upbringings, the two forge a deep cosmic bond, first as friends, then as acting partners, until one day Noah disappears without a word. 7 years later in New York City, AJ is shocked to find herself cast in the same intergalactic TV production as Noah, by then a well-known Hollywood heartthrob. As their on-screen characters grow closer every day, the lines between reality and acting begin to blur. Unable to stay away from each other, AJ and Noah are forced to confront the truth of what happened years ago and the devastating secret that will send their lives careening apart even as fate continues to draw them together. Then we have Loved One by Aisha Muharrar. I can't say their name. I'm not even going to try. I picked this up, honestly. Yes, it's been getting good reviews on my For You pages, but I picked this up because I love the cover. And it might not actually qualify as a legit summer book, but the cover just screams summer to me, and I just had to pick it up. This has a very interesting plot. So this is about a girl whose ex-boyfriend from years ago passes, and for some reason she reaches out to his current girlfriend to talk about her ex-boyfriend's life and the relationships that both of them shared with him, which is interesting because she knew the younger version of him, and this girlfriend obviously knows him in the present tense. I think this has a very interesting plot line, and I can't wait to read it. And then, I forgot I ordered this. We have Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I got, I think, a special edition or something because the pages right here are also colored. I'm just going to read the back. So this is about a professor who gets the chance to go into space through NASA's space shuttle program in the 80s. Reading the back, and just what I know from my TikTok For You pages with the whole space launch this year and everything, I believe if I Google this, I think this is based off of a true story. Let me look this up. If it is, then this is going to have a really sad ending. I didn't know that before purchasing this. Okay, so yeah, this is a historical fiction. I do know what this is based off of. So yeah, this is going to have a sad ending if she keeps it true to real life. Great. I don't know. I have so many emotional reads this summer. It's not even funny. Then we have this big bag right here, and I don't know why Amazon decided to throw all my books in a bag and call it a day, but here we are. We have Starside by Alex Astor. This cover is absolutely stunning. I am so excited to get around to reading this. This is her first adult romantasy. I have not read a good romantasy that gives me 6-star feels, puts me in a book slump, but in a good way. I haven't found one of those books in so long, and I'm hoping that this lives up to my expectations, because ever since Fourth Wing or ACOTAR, I haven't felt that way about a romantasy in a very long time, but apparently this has a really good plot twist. The only downside of me reading this book is that this is the first book in the series. But I think I was watching Larry Reed's her YouTube video the other day, and she Googled it, and the next book comes out in November of this year. So you don't have to wait too long, or I don't have to wait too long if I read this and I really like it, but I know that this is about gods, I think. You know what? I don't even care. I'm gonna go in blindly to this. I am. I'm gonna go. I love going into my romantasies very blindly. You're just gonna have to find out. And next month, hopefully I have a review on it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, this has been on. Oh, this is heavy. I could seriously have such a good arm exercise with this book. This is Alchemized by Sen Lin Yu. This is Manacled. And if you don't know what Manacled is, it's a Hermione fanfiction. If you watch any videos on my channel, a lot of the times I bring up the fact that I love fanfiction, specifically Hermione fanfiction. The amount of Hermione fanfictions I've read is insane to me, but the way that the writers write, a lot of the times it's better writing than most traditionally published authors. I read Manacled when it first came out, or maybe I read it in like 2020. I don't know when it came out, but oh my god, I love Manacled. It is like a 6-star god tier read for me, and I can't even believe I haven't read Alchemized. When did Alchemized come out? Oh, it came out last year. Okay, so not too crazy for me. I don't know if it will live up to the hype of Manacled, just because this is reimagined in a whole different world using all new names and all new characters. But obviously you know that the male main character is inspired by Draco Malfoy, and then the female main character is inspired by Hermione Granger. But oh my god, I need to read this because it is one of my favorite books of all time. Speaking of Hermione, we have The Wings That Bind by Briar Bolin. This is book 3 of the Bloodwing Academy series. Stunning. I wish I had books 1 and 2, but since I spent about $400 on this book haul, that's not happening. The only reason why I bought this is because I read the first 2 on Kindle Unlimited, and I believe that the author got traditionally published, and the 3rd book is not available on Kindle Unlimited. But so far, I'm liking the series. I think I've only read 2 fantasy series this year. I don't know if it's gonna fall off, but I'm still intrigued. This author, you can tell, loves Hermione because there's so many Draco Malfoy references in here. In the fanfiction world, you'll know that Draco smells like green apples and parchment paper, and she makes that reference to the male main character. And then the male main character, I think his name is It's Blake Dracaro. Like Draco. Blake, Drake, Dracaro. Draco. Yeah. So that is the reason why I like this series. It does contain dragons. Right now, with my memory, I couldn't give you a synopsis of this book series right now off the top of my head, so I'm not going to. Just know that it's good, and the author definitely loves Draco Malfoy and Harry Potter. So that's all you need to know to love the series. This is randomly put in there, but I did purchase Every Summer After by Carly Fortune just because I definitely need to read Every Summer After to get to One Golden Summer, just because it is an interconnected standalone series. There's a lot more books in the series, but I feel like the big ones that I want to read right now are Every Summer After, One Golden Summer, and Our Perfect Storm. And if I like them, then I'll read the rest of the books. But that's what's happening right now. Then we have Fury Bound. Oh, I'm so excited. This also was one that I read on Kindle Unlimited and that I don't have the first copy of. And look at the pages. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh my god. All of these books I bought, I love every single cover. I'm just so excited to read these. You have no idea. Fury Bound is the second... Oh, I just opened this. Whoa! I just opened this. Do I have like a special edition or something? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry because I want the special edition out of the first one. If they still sell it. Only a monster can lead me out of the dark. This is the first hardback I own where I'm like, wow, this is absolutely stunning. Usually they leave this blank, which I don't agree with. Anyways, oh my god, this is beautiful. And then look. I don't regret paying $27 for this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stunning. Stunning. Wait. Now I have to go back and look at my other hardcovers. Wait a second. I want Akatar like this. Maybe. Oh my god, and the back. The back. Oh my god. I never buy special edition copies either. I just bought this because they don't have the second book on Kindle, which I'm so glad now. I am so glad. Everyone says that this is even better than the first one. This is like Fourth Wing, but in direwolf form. And that's all I'm going to give you. Oh my god, wait. I have to look because I bought the Wings That Bind. And this one's pretty. Let's see. Oh, what the heck? Like, honestly, am I dumb? Like, do all special editions look like this? Because I've never bought special editions. This looks like this too. Oh my god. Wait, does the back have... These are stunning. I like Fury Bound a little bit more than I like the Wings That Bind. Okay, this one doesn't have... Oh, it does. But it's the same. Oh, that's lame. It's the same picture in the back, too. Okay, whatever. Oh my god, now I have to look at Starside and open it for you guys. I must not know the concept of special edition hardbacks. I don't know, because I never buy them. Maybe if I have to buy the Akatar 6 book in hardback, which I think I do have to buy that this year when it first comes out, hopefully that will be special edition. Okay, let's see Starside. Well, first of all, Starside, look at the pages. Love that. Let's see. Ooh, okay, cute. This is what I'm talking about. When you pay $27 for a freaking hardback, it should be cute. It should be awesome. It should be like, wow, I just spent $27 of my hard-earned money. This is cute. Okay, this one isn't like, this one doesn't have pictures, but it has the map of the world. So I'm not mad about this one. This one's cute. I am so happy. I had to buy all hardbacks. Let's continue with our book haul because I still have books that I need to be showing you. Ooh, we have Yesteryear by Caro Claire Burke. I don't know. I think a lot of people got this in Book of the Month. I believe that this is already being turned into a movie. This I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a 3 stars. Natalie Heller Mills is a traditional American woman, a beautiful wife and mother who sells her pioneer lifestyle of raw milk and farm fresh eggs to her millions of social media followers. So I believe that this is heavily inspired by Ballerina Farm. If you know, you know. This woman, she's like, think Ballerina Farm. She is a social media influencer portraying the life of a traditional American woman, but she has a beautiful lifestyle. Like, she has nannies and producers behind the scenes, and her kitchen is hiding industrial grade fridges and ovens. But one morning she wakes up and she's implanted to the world of 1855. So she actually has to live this traditional American woman without all the glitz and the glam. So that is a very interesting plotline. I absolutely love the cover. It's very stunning, very spring/summer for me. Which, you know what? Looking at Ballerina Farm's page, like, good for them. Like, you should be able to live the life that you want to live. But for this woman to be raising, I think they're like at 9 children, and they're also taking care of a farm, which could never be me, because literally taking care of livestock and animals all day and then having 9 to 10 children on top of it, I could never live that life. And I think they only eat from the things that they produce, and they also run a store. And I'm like, where do you guys have time for this? Because I can barely make YouTube videos. Like, good for them, but I've always looked at their page and I'm like, where are you guys finding the time for this? Like, you're taking care of livestock, you're taking care of a whole ass farm, you have a business. I think they have a produce business, and then they run a social media account with millions of followers, and they have 9 to 10 children. Like, how? Unless you actually have help, which they definitely have to have help, because there's just no way. So I actually am really excited to read this. I think this one's going to be good. I am excited to read everything that I bought, which, subscribe for reading vlogs, because I have a lot of reading vlogs up my sleeve, and I'm going to make a lot of shorts reviewing these books, so subscribe. Then I bought Haley Pham's book, Just Friends, which I am going to be doing a review on my channel of this. If you don't know, Haley Pham is a big influencer. I would say she's like a lifestyle vlogger / booktuber. I think she used to be a lifestyle vlogger back in the day, but then she transformed her channel into more book content. So she's like a book influencer now, and she decided to write her own book, which is really good for her. Love that. And I love her husband, Ryan, who is Ryan Trahan. I think that's how you say his last name. But I don't even know what kind of YouTuber he is. He's like one of those YouTubers that experiment with stuff. I don't know, like maybe like an experimental type YouTuber, because he's always like, I tried going to Vegas, or like, I tried getting across the United States with only a penny. Those kinds of YouTubers. I don't know what they're exactly called, but I do love them as influencers. I don't know how she's going to be as an author. And granted, this is her first book, but I knew that when she announced that she was going to have a book published, that there was going to be a lot of backlash because she is an influencer. So I want to read this book. I want to see if it's actually bad, or if it's only bad because she's an influencer. So yeah. Next books that I ordered were Golden Sun and Morning Star by Pierce Brown. These are books 2 and 3 in the Red Rising trilogy. I have a very good feeling that I'm going to absolutely love the Red Rising books. I haven't gotten around to reading them just because I've been busy, and I have so many books on my TBR. It's not even funny at this point, but I've never read a sci-fi series before, but everyone raves about it. And I have a good feeling I'm gonna like it. I really do. We have Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. I'm hoping that the movie is still in theaters. It came out 2 months ago. I feel like it's the only movie that my boyfriend and I can see together because he has such picky tastes. It is starring Ryan Gosling, and I have the biggest crush on Ryan Gosling ever. I can't wait to watch the movie, but I will not watch the movie without reading the book. And all I know is this is about an astronaut. This is his last chance to save Earth. this space mission, Project Hail Mary, and I think he wakes up in a space shuttle, and 2 other scientists that were supposed to go on this space mission with him are dead. So I've only read the first chapter so far, and hopefully I like both the book and the movie. The last books I'm going to talk about came in a set, and this is the Folk of the Air series, and this is The Cruel Prince. I don't know if I'm going to love this. I think it's a young adult romantasy. It is one of the original book talk books that were hyped up, so I feel like I really need to read this. Haley Pham, actually, I remember for raving about this, and again, with her reviews, it could go either way. I could really love this or I could really hate it. Since it's been a very long time since I've picked up romantasy, I am in the mood for it now, and I'm in the mood to find my next favorite romantasy series. Let's count how many books I even purchased, because I don't even know. I will be right back. That concludes our haul. I just counted all of the books, and it was 20 bucks that I purchased. I believe that this is my biggest haul. I don't know. I think I might have done another book haul on my channel that was close to this, but I think that this is my biggest one yet. I hope you guys like this video. I feel like I got a good range of books. I feel like I have a lot of new romantasy books. I feel like I have a lot of space sci-fi books, which I don't normally gravitate towards those, but I'm happy to branch out. I have a lot of emotional books, and I have a lot of books that have been recently hyped on my For You page, which I'm very excited to get around to. If you guys like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I make weekly book content, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!